Can you hear us?
Yes, sir, we are here.
Can you hear us?
Yes, sir, we are hearing.
Yeah. But your voice is coming low. Okay.
We can hear you, sir.
Okay.
Now can you hear nicely?
Yes, sir. Sir, it's clear.
Okay. YouTube से लगाए हो क्या? हाँ? है यार?
हाँ।
बढ़िया. ठीक है, इतना पहले चाहिए तो वो नहीं वो है आपका कैसे लगाएंगे चल जाए
लगेगा तो फिर देखता था तो चैट है मेरे
इधर इधर खींच दो इसको ऐसे कर दो यार बैठ जाओ इधर लगा देते हैं लैपटॉप लगा देते हैं अभी वो हाँ लगा देते हैं ना उसमें दूसरे दो लगा देंगे ना बेटा उसमें नहीं उसमें क्या करेंगे ना कि हम टीएनएल का भी
वो वाईफाई चालू कर दे सर.
ठीक है ठीक
वो भी चालू है 5G.
अब लैपटॉप आप ऑन कर दो ना हो जाएगा तो बंद किया
Good evening, Professor Tiwari. How are you?
And Namaskar, Vishal ji. And Professor David, how are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Nice to see everybody. Good evening to you.
So, Mr. Vishal, Professor David Simchi, and Professor Datta bhi aa gaye, Mr. Datta bhi aa gaye. Abhijit Datta ji, Namaskar.
Very nice.
So, Datta ji, you can unmute, huh?
Yes, Namaskar, sir.
Namaskar, Namaskar. So, Professor David, we have along with us our two distinguished guests, Mr. Vishal Chauhan. He is holding a very high position in the government of India as a Resource Secretary on the total logistics road development work called NHAI. And we have Mr. Abhijit Datta ji. He's MD of Accenture. And all of us, we know Vishal ji, Professor David, as well-known authority in the domain of logistics supply chain, and currently data science director in the MIT. So,
Hi,
so
everybody.
Professor, how is the weather in your place?
Very cold. Very, very cold.
So
It's-
among us also, I think Vishal, Mr. Vishal is facing a lot of cold compared to Dattaji and me. Huh?
Yeah, Delhi is very cold.
and it's going to snow here in Boston tonight. So the winter is here. That's for sure.
And while I am enjoying 23 degrees Celsius as we speak.
Dattaji, Calcutta?
Yes.
Yes, yes. So I think, Mr. David, if you permit, then we can start, because already this time we have only industry participants, and it's something around 400 in numbers. So
Perfect. Let's
I
start.
think soon they will join, and then we have to start with the proceedings.
Good.
So I request the student coordinator to initiate the process so that we can move ahead. Yeah.
Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome to the inaugural session of the Global Online Certification course, Generative AI in Supply Chain Management 2024. On behalf of Indian Institute of Management Mumbai, I would like to thank all dignitaries and course participants for gracing us with their presence on this occasion. As we start this journey, today we have with us Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Vishal Chauhan, Additional Secretary, National Highways Authority of India, and Guest of Honor, Shri Abhijit Dutta, Managing Director, Accenture. We also have with us our reputed and world-renowned course instructors, Professor David Simchi-Levi, Professor of Business and Supply Chain Analytics, Director of Data Science Lab at MIT, and Professor Manoj Kumar Tiwari, Director, IIM Mumbai. In today's globalized landscape, resilient and responsive supply chains powered by artificial intelligence are no longer merely a competitive advantage, but a fundamental necessity for business successes. Recognizing this transformative potential, IIM Mumbai, India's leading B school, IIM Mumbai, India's leading B school, proudly presents this comprehensive course on generative AI in supply chain management. Generative AI is an emerging technology that can change the way business decisions can be made to manage and operate complex supply chain industry and provide participants with the foundation that they need to understand and apply these methods to drive supply chain function value. Without further ado, now I would like to introduce Mr. Shankha, student coordinator for the course, to give a brief about our institute, the courses, and the registration statistics.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to the inauguration ceremony of this transformative course. We are thrilled to have you all here as we embark on this exciting journey together. Today marks the beginning of an enriching experience that promises to equip you with valuable knowledge and skill sets, empowering you to make a significant impact in your respective fields. Joining us for this momentous occasion are our esteemed course instructors, each a luminary in their field, Professor David Simchi-Levi, and our director of the director of Data Science Lab at MIT USA, and Professor Manoj Kumar Tiwari, director of IIM Mumbai. We are honored to also have as our chief guest Shri Vishal Chauhan, additional secretary of National Highways Authority of India (NHAI), and our guest of honor Shri Abhijit Dutta, managing director of Accenture. Together, let us inaugurate this course with enthusiasm and shared commitment to excellence. Now, let me give you a brief about IIM Mumbai. IIM Mumbai, previously known as NITI, was established by Government of India in 1963 with the assistance of United Nations Development Programme and the International Labour Organization. It is ranked 7th in the NIRF rankings for 2023 among top management institutes across India. It is also considered as the mecca of supply chain management in the country. IIM Mumbai is committed to creating skilled professionals in diverse functional areas like operations and supply chain management, analytics, finance, marketing, project management, HR, information technology, and sustainability management. IIM Mumbai, under the dynamic leadership of Professor Manoj Tiwari, our director, has become the nodal hub for capacity building in logistics and supply chain management to promote the PM Gati Shakti master plan. IIM Mumbai students have regular interactions and sessions with industry leaders and leading researchers, especially in supply chain and operations management. Now, coming to the success of previous courses, IIM Mumbai has successfully completed global online certification courses in diverse fields like supply chain digitization and management, end-to-end supply chain transformation through digitization, and business and operations analytics, and many more. The courses received an overwhelming response with 18,000 plus individuals from reputed national and international organizations. Some prominent academic institutions include the IITs, IIMs, IIFT, University of London, University of Warwick, and some eminent organizations include Micron, Accenture, Cipla, HUL, P&G, GE, ITC, Amul, and many more. Now, let me give you a brief about our course. Following the resounding success of the previous global online certification courses, we are excited to embark on this cutting-edge exploration into the realm of generative AI and its profound applications in revolutionizing supply chain management. Over the next 6 lectures, this course will immerse you in the transformative world of generative AI, exploring its potential to reshape traditional supply chain practices. We will delve into advanced techniques and strategies that leverage AI capabilities to enhance decision-making process, optimize production workflows, drive innovation throughout the supply chain. We will also delve into case discussions on retail, CPG, and high-tech industry. As we navigate this course together, you will develop critical thinking skills to identify opportunities for leveraging generative AI, paving the way for a transformative impact on supply chain processes. Now get ready to explore the future of supply chain management, where the power of generative AI unfolds new possibilities and shapes the landscape of business operations. Now, about the course instructors. Introducing our course instructors, Professor David Simchi-Levi is a global authority in supply chain and data analytics and the director of the Data Science Lab at MIT, USA. He is the recipient of the prestigious Informs Impact Prize 2020 for his work on supply chain resilience. His book, Designing and Managing Supply Chain, is a staple across B schools for their supply chain management courses. And I must say, sir, your book has been the lifeline for our procurement and supply chain courses in the previous modules. Professor Manoj Tiwari is himself a stalwart in supply chain and operations domain. With over 320 plus publications in international journals, he has also received the most influential researcher award in his domain. He was awarded the prestigious David F. Baker Distinguished Researcher Award from the Institute of Industrial Systems Engineers, and is rated second among the many researchers working in logistics and supply chain management in the country. Coming to the global participation, similar to our previous courses, we are pleased to announce the international representation within this course. With participants hailing from diverse regions worldwide, noteworthy countries in our cohort include the United States, United Kingdom, France, Singapore, and among others. This global participation underscores the course's relevance and its appeal to professionals across various geographical and industrial landscapes. Some of the organizations which were part of this course are Micron, Tata Steel, Accenture, Cipla, and many more. We all have also received overwhelming participation from educational institutes like IIM Bangalore, IIM Lucknow, etc. Thank you. We appreciate your involvement for sparing the valuable time for this session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shankar. Now I would like to call upon Professor Manoj Kumar Tiwari, Director, IIM Mumbai, for the welcome address. Professor Manoj Kumar Tiwari is a higher academic grade professor from the Department of Industrial and Systems Engineering at IIT Kharagpur, currently at IIM Mumbai as director from 2019. His research interests have been supported by several industries along with national and international research funding agencies. He has been awarded the prestigious David F. Baker Distinguished Research Award from the Institute of Industrial and Systems Engineers. He is the first ever researcher and professional based in India to receive this award. He has been recently elected as a fellow of the West Bengal Academy of Science and Technology. He has published more than 350 papers in reputed international journals and is also the recipient of Most Influential Researcher Award in the domain of operations and supply chain management. It is because of his stellar vision and leadership that this course has been made possible. Director Sir, I would kindly request you to share a few words.
So thank you very much, and let me first express my utmost respect to Professor David Simchi-Levi, who is not only a noted authority in vertical supply chain modeling and applications, but also now well known for different type of tools also. I'm audible now?
Yes.
Yeah, data science tools also. And because of his long association with the IIM Mumbai, earlier known as NITI, we have developed a strong connect in this area, not only with the many different types of industry working in several domains in India, but also across the globe, and many of the foreign universities also. They have started sending the participant to attend the course that we are launching with Professor David Simchi-Levi. And also I wish to mention that we have been nicely facilitated for organizing such kind of things by our honorable chairman, Sri Kiran Shetty ji, who is one of the leading industrialists in the domain of logistics and supply chain. And his famous firm, world famous firm, having operations in 180 country, means All Cargo Limited. That particular firm has plenty of presence, and they are dealing with the most of the different operations in the domain of logistics and supply chain. And he is fully supporting all the development models, administrative reforms, and all those things that we are doing along with our controlling Ministry of Higher Education. And we are blessed with their deep support to us while converting institutes from NITI Mumbai to IIM Mumbai. For that, whole entire our alumni base, student base, and everybody is really appreciative of the Ministry of Higher Education for their big support. Coming to the course, first of all, I welcome all the dear participants who have taken their time and of course have shown their big consent to join in large number, particularly industry participants in this course. And we have been here with two other very renowned experts. One is Mr. Abhijit Dutta. He is MD of Accenture, and our own Mr. Vishal Chauhan, who is leading as a additional secretary, a very higher position in the Ministry of Road and Surface Transport, looking after a segment called National Highway Authority of India. They have been miraculously, dramatically converting the logistic infrastructure of the country and got a big name in making many of the corridors that are supporting the logistics. And because of their efforts, we can see now that how the distance between the big cities has come to a smaller one, because of the massive construction of the roads in short amount of time by this organization. So coming to the main topic that we have coined for this particular subject. So as you know very well that Professor David is well known for always touching all the emerging areas which has profound impact on the industry. And something which has been discovered in 2022, like say Chat GPT, AI chatbot, and also the developments of many of the newer contents, like how we can use for customer satisfaction the emerging AIs, BART, transformers, and many of the newer models like large language models called LLMs, generative adversarial networks, GANs, and recurrent neural networks, long short-term memory networks, LSTMs, and many of the transformer models which are there that actually use for generative pre-trained transformers. They are all with the ability of the auto encoders, then many of the macro chain and coupled with Monte Carlo simulations, then Bayesian network, graph neural networks, and many of such kind of meta learning and reinforced learning along with transfer learning. They are all the tools that are being used for the next generation AI, which people feel that have a very, very uncharacteristically long impact and very deeper impact in any kind of operations. Then question comes, what it will handle in supply chain? Then broader area where generative AI, the tools which I mentioned, they are covering demand forecasting, say order fulfillment, content generation, customer service automation, and then other area which has been there with the help of handling the stock positions and also risk management, dynamic pricing, and many of the customer and compliance documents, order fulfillment. So there are some of the key areas where it is being much emphasized that generative AI has profound impact. So very kindly, Professor David, as usual, has accepted my request and launched this course with IIM Mumbai platform. And of course, being a 30, so he will tell much more about this. And with this particular note, I once again express my profound regard to our chief guest, Vishal ji, and guest of honor today, Abhijit ji, and above all, my friend and well-known scholar who is not only regarded high in India, but also entire world for his contributions, particularly one of the well-known contribution is test through which in the COVID he has helped many industry by mapping the resilience and also incorporating them how it can be used for supplying the essential items. And because of that, Professor David has been included into the list of Ministry of Economic Affairs for his major contributions, and he has been blessed with the famous recognition that he has got into the as a fellow of National Academy of Engineering USA. So with this note, I again go to student coordinator to address the things further. Please.
Thank you, Director Sir, for your inspiring words. Now, with great pleasure, I would like to invite Professor David Simchi-Levi, our lead instructor of the course. He is a professor of business and supply chain analytics and the director of data science lab at MIT, USA. He was the editor-in-chief of the Informs journal. Professor Simchi-Levi founded Logic Tools, now a subsidiary of IBM, which provided software solutions and decision support systems to clients such as Caterpillar, Conagra, and Kraft Foods, among the others. He later co-founded OPS Rules and Analytics, which is now a part of Accenture. In 2023, he was elected a member of the National Academy of Engineering. Professor David has also been previously associated with IIM Mumbai for 10 global online certification courses in the domains of supply chain management and data analytics. The courses were highly successful with over 18,000 participants from 18 countries. Professor David Simchi-Levi, we welcome you again to IIM Mumbai, and we are honored to have this association with you. Sir, the stage is yours for the keynote speech.
You welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Welcome to our honorable guest speakers, to the organizers, to the students who are supporting the class, but in particular, welcome to my friend, Professor Manoj, who I have been working with now over the last 3 years on many aspects of supply chain, and not only on teaching, also on research resulting in a new paper just a few months ago. And of course, welcome to all of you, the participants. I hope you will share with Professor Manoj and myself our excitement about having this new class in the applications of generative AI in supply chain management. Let me start this short introduction by just highlighting some of the challenges that supply chain executives face on a day-to-day basis. With the high inflation that we face everywhere, we see significant increase in cost of material, cost of energy, and the cost of logistics, as well as change in market demand. These changes, the increasing costs, the change in demand require companies to invest and to focus on supply chain efficiency. At the same time, there is a lot of disruptions that we have seen over the last 4 years affecting companies in a variety of industries, requiring executives to not only focus on supply chain efficiency, but also to focus on supply chain resiliency. And finally, because of the pandemic, we have seen in various countries and markets significant reduction in labor market, implying that companies need to do more with less, meaning companies need to emphasize and to focus on productivity. And so this pressure that exists on a day-to-day basis to improve efficiency, to improve resiliency, and to increase productivity affects the way companies manage the supply chain. However, at the same time, a new technology, generative AI, has emerged with a promise to change the way we manage the supply chain. In this course, Professor Manoj and myself will demonstrate how generative AI fundamentally change the way decision makers manage and control and optimize and improve the supply chain. We will start by reviewing the technology, focusing on GPT and GPT-3, GPT 3.5, focusing on ChatGPT, focusing in general on the underlying technology like transformer, neural network that allow companies to use data effectively. But in particular, this is not going to be an academic class. This is going to focus on application where the technology can change the way you manage your supply chain. The application include demand forecasting, procurement, inventory management, supply chain collaboration, all the way to supply chain planning and decision making. We will demonstrate these capabilities with case studies where we talk about the problems that the company face, the technology that was implemented, and the impact on bottom line. And the case studies will be from a variety of industry, from retail to CPG, all the way to high tech and pharmaceutical. One important element in this class that Professor Manoj and myself and the organizer always have emphasized is knowledge sharing. We will try, and the team in India will try to identify people in the audience who have used similar technology, brings them to present in this class so you can see beyond what we are presenting, what other companies have done over the last year or 2 years with generative AI to improve and affect their supply chain. So thank you very much for inviting me to participate in this exciting class. Thank you, Professor Manoj, for promoting, motivating, and organizing and planning this course. And I'm looking forward for this set of 6 lectures that we will do together. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Thank you.
You're on mute.
Thank you, Professor David, for your insightful words. It's always an honor and an enriching experience to hear from you. This course is an initiative to accelerate the capacity building under PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan as conceived by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi. This plan aims at making India a developed nation in the next 25 years by improving its logistical capability. It is essentially a digital platform that brings multiple ministries together for integrated planning, coordination, and implementation of infrastructure connectivity projects for comprehensive and inclusive socio-economic progress in different parts of the country. To further understand the vision and mission of the PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan, we have a small video for you.
During the Amrit Mahotsav of independence, from water to land, and from land to the sky, from roadways to markets, and markets to businesses, from highways to airports, and railways to seas, from infrastructural planning to its execution, from education to employment, everything is getting connected by the country's first integrated connectivity scheme, PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan. PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan shall accelerate connectivity, boost investments worth billions, and strengthen the country's infrastructure. It will lay India's foundation for the next 25 years, shaping a new future. The Ministry of Education has taken up the responsibility to give impetus to Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi's vision. PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan has brought together premier institutes, including NEETI, IITs, NITs, IIITs, and IIMs to train the team engaged in its effective implementation and provide them with scheme-centric skills. AICTE Training and Learning Academy, ATAL, is preparing to provide learning courses for talent education, faculty training, and skilling aligned to PM Gati Shakti. NEETI has been playing a significant role as the nodal hub for capacity building in PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan. The courses developed and designed by NEETI will cover each and every aspect related to agri-food supply chain management to strategic management in rail and road transportation. More than 75,000 students and officers will be given 30 hours of training in these courses under NEETI's leadership. This training shall be an unparalleled blend of high-level teaching, training, skill development, and capacity building. Through this scheme, the government has given priority to topics like climate change, decarbonization of logistics, and sustainable supply chains. Moving ahead in this direction, the Ministry of Education organized an online workshop on 28 June 2022 in collaboration with NEETI and BISAG-N. In this workshop, the officials were briefed on topics like promotion of satellite communication, geoinformatics, and geospatial technology, and multimodal logistics for urban planning. Initiatives to promote the application of geospatial technology and geoinformatics developed by BISAG-N Ahmedabad have been made in the logistics and transport sector. Their cooperation is expected in this regard. This campaign by the Ministry of Education under the National Education Policy shall enable professionals and entrepreneurs. We are prepared to reduce the transportation cost from 14% to 9% and achieve the goals set by the Government of India. These special learning courses by the Ministry of Education shall not only enhance the talent connected to PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan, but also equip them with the latest technology, polish their skills, and double PM Gati Shakti's developmental speed.
PM Gati Shakti Master Plan सरकारी प्रोसेस और उससे जुड़े अलग अलग स्टेक होल्डर्स को तो एक साथ लाता ही है। ये ट्रांसपोर्टेशन के अलग अलग बोर्ड्स को आपस में जोड़ने में भी मदद करता है। ये होलिस्टिक गवर्नेंस का विस्तार है।
With immense pride, I present our esteemed guest of honor, Shri Abhijit Dutta, Managing Director at Accenture. Shri Abhijit Dutta is a distinguished alumnus of our very first PGDIM batch of 1996, and coincidentally, he held the first roll number as well. He graduated with a specialization in operations management. He currently spearheads both the consumer goods and service practice within Accenture's Advanced Technology Center in India and also oversees portfolio delivery for SAP accounts across consumer goods, retail, and industrial clients in the European market. His career path from deputy manager at an automotive company to his current position as a managing director at Accenture demonstrates his remarkable adaptability and his drive for excellence. Shri Abhijit's impressive career trajectory is a testament to his leadership and versatility. Please join me in welcoming Shri Abhijit Datta sir back to his alma mater. Shri Abhijit Datta sir, we would love to hear a few words from you.
Thank you very much for the kind words, and I am deeply honored to be present in this platform along with my alma mater. And no one would be prouder than me when we stepped into this campus way back in 1994 and started the revolution of management. And I remember going to the different management institutes and telling them, here is NITI challenging you, come and compete. And today my dream has come true. So I can be no prouder than today. So first and foremost, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to IIM Mumbai for being elevated from NITI to IIM today and securing the 7th rank in NIRF. And along with this, having taken up the onus of taking the training, the entire generation, not just in India, but abroad, on this particular course of generative AI and supply chain, which is again very close to my heart. And I feel it's a great path breaking first mover advantage because it's starting to build a nation for tomorrow. And my sincere and best wishes goes out to all the participants who have come forward to participate in this. And I believe they are going to be the angels in their own organization to take this onus and make this dream a reality, because the world is changing. So is India. And look at the economies in the world. And today, if you look at our trades, we see a big shift in trade today. Although the trade volumes continue to increase, but you will see the concentration of trade getting balanced in a very different manner than what it was yesterday. And let's look at each of the continents. For example, let's look at US. Whether they declare it officially or not, US is definitely under recession today. Look at Europe. It is kind of struggling with the war at Europe. And whether we talk about the Russia-Ukraine conflict or the Israel conflict, what it also helps is or impacts is in the ultimately the trade. And as you can see, this has a direct impact in terms of each of the companies across the world trying to think how they should revisualize their supply chain, because yesterday's supply chain is no more valid in today's context because the scenario has changed, and therefore the rules that applied or the mind that went behind in designing the supply chain of yesterday needs to shift to tomorrow. And that's why this particular course is in the right context and in the right time as well, because this is where you get to see a blend of three things. One, the theory of supply chain and the advanced technologies like artificial intelligence, how it is making life easier for people. And I can talk about my industry because I lead the consumer goods industry for Accenture. And in my industry, there used to be kingdoms where each of the brands used to be the kings of their own kingdom, and each of the planners would meticulously plan the execution of the brands, whether it's a supply or the promotion or the pricing in a way which would be probably in the form of an Excel sheet, because the ability of human beings to bring in the data and parse through the data and get an insight from the data is limited. To add on top of that, the power of computing through our computing power, which is through our advanced computing in engines like your Intel, new generation Intel chips or NVIDIA chips, which is helping to compute faster. But we also are seeing a path breaking in, in event in the form of data and analytics, because we are generating data at every transaction. And with the invent of new technologies and technologies like internet, 5G, maybe 6G tomorrow, etc., data is being produced in trillions and trillions of bytes per second. And to process this data becomes a humongous task. And imagine a poor planner going to the Excel, which has a limitation in the number of rows or content. Therefore, the even the decision making was suboptimal when it comes to the human intervention. Now, thanks to Gen AI and more things to come in the future, we are now going to be exposed to the power of Gen AI, and especially in the supply chain, because our focus today is in the supply chain, and supply chain happens to be the heart which kind of bridges the gap between demand and supply. And therefore, the when we are able to focus on the supply chain, we are able to meet many hungry mouths, whether it's food or shelter or any other needs. And therefore, the importance of supply chain is paramount. And if you remember yesterday's supply chain used to be dominated by many third-party logistics providers who had their own kingdoms and own islands of information. But today we want to connect all of this together and see end-to-end view of your supply chain. So today, very much in demand is a concept called supply chain control tower. And therefore, you want to monitor just like an war happening. You want to be at a command center and you want to have a eagle's eye view of your supply chain and take the best decision which optimizes your revenue and cost. Finally, it's the profitability, why everything is happening on the ground, because everyone is fighting to be profitable and to grow. And to do this, supply chain is a great lever. And you will see in this course a blend of people who brings in the theoretical part, people who bring in the practical part, the industrial view, as well as the relevant knowledge that each student brings to the table. And that's why it's important to share this knowledge amongst everybody so that you have a combined thought. So my suggestion to all the members who have joined up here to go through this course today is to first apply common sense when you understand the concept, internalize it, and make it as clear as water for you, so that tomorrow when you go and stand tall in your organization and speak about the next steps in supply chain with the help of generative AI, you will be understood and respected, because that's how you will gain the trust of your organization to take the mission ahead. So again, I express my gratitude and thanks to everyone who's present here, faculty, the guests, as well as professor who has joined us all the way from US. So make this learning an eventful journey, and we'll be there to support you if you need any questions to be answered that remains unanswered at the end of the day. So it is our combined commitment to make this thing as easy as ABC. So go ahead and learn and apply and make the nation a rising nation. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhijit. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. It is an honor to welcome our esteemed chief guest, Shri Vishal Chauhan, Additional Secretary at the National Highways Authority of India and also a proud alumnus of IIM Mumbai. A distinguished IAS officer, Shri Vishal Chauhan, sir, brings a wealth of experience in infrastructure development and public policy. Throughout his esteemed career, he has championed groundbreaking projects that have not only transformed landscapes but also empowered communities. His expertise spans across diverse sectors such as energy, finance, healthcare, and industry. It is a privilege to have your wisdom and insights shared with us, sir. Please join me in giving Shri Vishal Chauhan, sir, a warm welcome. Shri Vishal Chauhan, sir, we would love to hear a few words from you.
Good evening to all. Professor Manoj Tiwari, Professor David, Mr. Abhijit Dutta, and all the students, coordinators, and all the participants for this course. It is really a privilege for me to be part in this inaugural program of this very important course. I'm very proud today because I am also an alumni of this prestigious institute. And as I remember, 25 years back when we were at NITI, at that time, nobody in Government of India or other places used to talk about logistics or the supply chain. It was National Institute of Industrial Engineering and now IIM Mumbai. 25 years back, it talks about supply chain, it talks about logistics, talks about a lot of things at that time. So it has always been pioneer as well as this subject, this area or this subject is concerned. So it is a very proud feeling for me. This is a very important course. I'll be giving you some perspective about the government side, what has been done as far as the supply chain. When 20 years back, when we designed golden quadrilateral, at that time, it used to take 6 days, 5 days to reach a container to reach from Calcutta to Delhi or Delhi to Calcutta. The time got reduced to 3 days when this golden quadrilateral is there. Now we heard about PM Gati Shakti, and it is again a digital platform. It's a data-driven exercise. When we map all our infrastructure in one portal, today when we planning for a Viksit Bharat by the year 2047, we aim that in another 10 or 20 years, another 10 years at the most, and in any part of the country, we can reach an expressway or high-speed corridor within 100 kilometers. And that kind of a horizontal and vertical corridors we are planning to make. And when we design all these corridors, we use the National Gati Shakti platform, where on one, this is a data-driven exercise, when on one platform, I come to know that here is my road going. Here is a parallel road is going, which may be competing with me on the toll. Here is a power line or electricity line is going. Here is a canal is going, and here is an industrial area or an upcoming industrial zone or a port is coming or an airport is coming. So we have layers over it, layers and layers over it. Today, I faced a typical problem in the morning when we are making a bypass road in Allahabad, and it coincided with a high-tech city coming up in the same city. And the two arms of the government, when the planning was done 3 years back, the two arms of the government were not knowing that such a projects are coming in NHAI as well as in the Industrial Development Corporation of UP. Today, we are very hopeful that these kind of problems are not going to come. And also use of data, use of AI technology, use of advanced IT technology is going to be very, very useful. I give you an example of FASTag we use in the National Highway Authority. When the waiting time for an average vehicle for it at a toll was about 3 minutes, 4 minutes, or even 5 minutes, or sometime even higher than that. Today, the average time has come to 47 seconds by use of. Today, it is a National Payment Corporation of India has made a system. Again, it's a data-driven system where 38 banks are participating, and the now waiting time has come down to 47 seconds. Now, another development which we are going, is that now we are going for the satellite-based tolling. One has to pay the toll at every toll plaza for 40 kilometer of the distance covered, whether you have actually covered the distance or not. Now we are coming up with a system where you will be monitored through a satellite how much you have traveled, and how much you have traveled, and then you will be paid based on whether you have traveled 10 kilometer, you will be paid accordingly. Where if you have traveled 20 kilometer, you will be paid accordingly. So these kind of data-driven, these kind of technology-driven solutions are coming where you pay as per you use the highway. So today the average speed of our containers or our is about 45 kilometer. We hope to achieve it to 85 or 90 kilometer in another 10 years or so. So that's the area in a way we are working. The government is planning and working. So as you understand that robust supply chain are backbone of any economy, and they need to be managed carefully to stay ahead of the competition. So necessary optimization in the supply chain can be done, as I gave some examples, by enabling data-driven forecasting, intelligent inventory management system, or predictive risk mitigation. So, but still we are facing a lot of challenges. So it is crucial that we embrace the immense potential of leveraging generative AI to make our supply chain more robust. And I congratulate all the participants for opting this course. And I also express my sincere gratitude to the visionary minds and dedicated organizers, especially Professor Manoj Tiwari and Professor David, who brought this curriculum to life. To the participants embarking on this adventure, I urge you to approach it with open arms, full of curiosity. The business landscape is dynamic, and it demands constant evolution. So please hone the knowledge you gain here to force data-driven solution, shatter outdated norms, and contribute meaningfully to your future workplaces. Embracing the possibilities of cutting-edge technologies like generative AI is a collective responsibility, and by doing so, we pave the way for optimized resources, minimize waste, reduce cost, and a more sustainable and resilient business landscape for all. So in conclusion, I'm very much thankful to the organizer for this course, for making it a participant in this course and in the inaugural session. And I also extend my heartfelt congratulations to everyone, especially the 400 plus participants for attending this course and enriching themselves by attending this course. Thank you very much for once again for inviting me. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Vishalji. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing such insightful words with us. I would like to thank all our guests for sharing their wisdom and inspiring words with us. We at IIM Mumbai will strive to continue to add more value to businesses and help them make their presence felt globally through our courses. Now I would like to invite our faculty coordinator, Professor Amit Kumar Das sir, for the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Manisha. As we reach the end of this inaugural ceremony, I, Amit Kumar Das, one of the faculty coordinators, would like to take this opportunity in expressing our heartfelt gratitude to everyone whose efforts have laid this groundwork of this unique course. At first, I would like to thank Professor David Simchi-Levi sir for kindly accepting our invitation to lead this course after completing various courses with us. We are sure that our participants look forward to learning from your unique teaching style with diverse case studies and practical examples. Thank you, Professor David, for your association with us. We feel privileged to have you with us. We are thankful to our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Vishal Chauhan ji, Additional Secretary, NHAI, for taking time out from his hectic schedule and gracing this event with his valuable presence, inspiring us with his profound insights. We thank you, sir, for providing us with a perfect start of our journey with this course. We extend our sincere gratitude to the guest of honor, Sri Abhijit Dutta sir, Managing Director, Accenture. We feel honored to have heard enlightening words from you. Thank you very much for coming forth with your support for IIM Mumbai and sharing words of encouragement. Looking forward to further meaningful interaction in the future. Most importantly, we are truly grateful to all the course participants for our enrollment in this course. We are dedicated to your success and hope you make this most of this learning opportunity. We are extremely grateful to our respected director, sir, Professor Manoj Kumar Tiwari, under whose visionary leadership and guidance the launch of this course has been possible. We also thank the Institute Authority, all the deans, faculty members, officers, and staff members for having mobilized all the resources needed for this program. We are also grateful to the entire IIM Mumbai community, including the IIM Mumbai faculty and students for their continued encouragement and support. We really appreciate our faculty coordinators, Professor Mahesa Singha Mahapatra, Professor Vipan Kumar, Professor Amit Kumar Das, Professor Jashoshi Mandal, Professor Ramesh Kumar for their excellent management of the course. We offer our heartfelt thanks to all the committed student coordinators who played an integral role in ensuring the smooth execution of this course. Sadam, Akash, Devarga, Shankha, Chandra, Krishna, and Manisha. Thank you all. Furthermore, we express our sincere thanks to the dedicated social media group and IT support team for ensuring the seamless operation of this course. We feel greatly proud of our entire team and we aim to continue to add value to this course and all future courses for our participants. A big thank you to all for attending this inaugural ceremony, and we are looking forward to providing a valuable and engaging experience to all the participants. Thank you. Now over to Manisha.
Manisha, before you say anything, let me express my profound regards to all the dignitaries here, particularly Vishal ji and Abhijit ji and Professor David, my best friend. Sir, we wish to mention that the kind of changing environment you are watching in IIM, profoundly the great support that we received from our chairman, sir, Mr. Shakti ji, and Government of India, Ministry of Higher Education is really unparalleled, and because of that, we were able to show so many reforms and changes in the system. And Vishal ji is one during our struggle and during our different, moves and papers and going to one ministry to others. She was very kind to give many tips to us so that we could have made many changes into our proposals at that time when we were trying to transform from NITI to IIM. So nice of you, Vishal ji, and we really appreciate and admire your effort. And Datta ji is also so kind by virtue of touching many of the important wings of the Accenture with us, and similarly, Shiva Storiji and many other from Nestle and Cipla and many other organizations, sir, they all are part of our journey actually to move ahead. So, thanking all of you for this great help. Now going to the Mansi for next law. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Before ending the session, I would request everyone to turn on their cameras for a photograph. Thank you, everyone. We will have now a break of 5 minutes, and I request all the participants to join back for the first lecture with Professor David Simchi-Levi, sir. Thank you, everyone.
So thank you, Vishal. Thank you, Abhijit ji.
Thank you.
Again, see you, sir. Physically to Vishal ji and Abhijit ji in Calcutta, Delhi. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, sir. We'll log out, sir. So, Professor David, we are meeting after 5 minutes, huh?
Do we have knowledge sharing today or no?
Sir, today may not possible because we just have to complete the thing. So today you have to cover for 1.5 hours.
No,
In
no
between,
problem.
10 minutes we have question answer, sir. From tomorrow onwards, knowledge series will start.
Beautiful. No problem. No problem.
And dear participants, along with this course,